Close your eyes and fast forward 5 years. Two distinct versions of you exist in that future moment. One version is unrecognizable, wealthy, and fit. The other is exactly where you are sitting right now. The difference between them isn't IQ, a rich uncle, or finding the perfect crypto coin to buy today. It comes down to a micro decision you make every single morning while half asleep and drooling on your pillow. This is about the 9-minute lie you tell yourself. The most expensive subscription service you currently pay for. When you hit snooze, you aren't buying rest. You are selling your future for 9 minutes of mediocrity. Biologically, your brain has a 90-minute window of elite performance immediately after your eyes open. Most people burn this peak mental fuel scrolling past arguments in comment sections or liking cat videos. That wasted hour is the mathematical difference between a life of freedom and a life of quiet desperation. Today we are rewriting your morning code. No motivation required, just pure, cold, hard biological leverage. You do not need to be a morning person. You just need to be a smart strategist. The winners you admire aren't superhuman. They just treat the morning as an investment, not a burden. If you fix the first hour, the other 23 tend to fall in line like obedient soldiers. Let's look at the science. Upon waking, your brain is flooded with dopamine and rising cortisol levels. Scientists refer to this state as flow-prone neuroplasticity. Think of your brain as wet cement. Whatever you pour into that wet cement in the first hour sets the foundation for the day. If you pour in anxiety from emails or envy from Instagram, your brain hardens into a distracted state. But if you pour in focus, movement, and silence, you mold a mind that is bulletproof against stress. This is why the snooze button is dangerous. It disrupts the chemical cocktail your brain cooked for you. You are literally flushing your best psychological assets down the toilet for a few minutes of low-quality sleep. Gain control of this hour, and you gain a massive edge over 95% of the population. While your competition is doom-scrolling in bed, you have already completed a victory lap before breakfast. You start the day proactive, not reactive. You happen to the world doesn't happen to you. This isn't about hustle culture or grinding until your eyes bleed. It is about simple, effective leverage. You can struggle for 8 hours later, or you can flow for 1 hour now. The choice is yours. So, how do we actually fill this hour without making it feel like a punishment or a chore? We need a protocol, a system that runs on autopilot so you don't have to think at dawn. Step 1 is hydration. Your brain loses significant water volume overnight. You wake up physically shrunken and dry. Before coffee, before thinking, drink a large glass of water. Re-inflate the brain and flush the system. Step 2 is movement. You don't need a gym. Just get the blood moving to clear the fog. Do 10 push-ups, stretch, or walk. Tell your body that the sleep cycle is officially over. This signals to your nervous system that it is time to hunt, not time to hibernate. Step 3 is one goal. Write down the single most important mission for the next 12 hours. Not a to-do list of 40 items. Just one priority that moves the needle on your life. If you accomplish nothing else today, hitting this one target makes the day a win. That is clarity. Step 4 is learning. Input high-quality data while your brain is still in that wet cement mode. Read 5 pages or watch one educational video. Build your knowledge while the rest of the world sleeps. Avoid news and drama. Feed your mind steak, not candy. This compounds massively over a few years. Step 5 is protection. This is the most critical step. Guard this hour with your life. Keep the phone in airplane mode. Do not let the chaos of the outside world invade your sanctuary. You are the gatekeeper. If you check email, you are inviting other people's priorities into your prime time. This hour is for you. It is the only time of day that belongs 100% to you. Executing these 5 steps takes less than 60 minutes, but the payoff is worth a fortune. You enter the day calm, hydrated, educated, and focused. You are playing the game on easy mode. Now, imagine stacking this specific victory every single day for the next 5 years of your life. Let's do the math. 1 focused hour a day equals 365 hours of advantage per year. That is the equivalent of 9 full 40-hour work weeks dedicated solely to your personal growth and future. In 5 years, that is nearly 2,000 hours. That is enough time to master a new skill. While your peers are talking about what they want to do, you have quietly built an empire. Small hinges swing big doors. This morning ritual is the hinge that opens the door to success. It is not about the intensity of the effort. It is about the consistency of the action. You are casting a vote for your identity. You are proving to yourself that you are disciplined. Confidence comes from keeping promises to yourself. The alarm clock is the first promise of the day. If you break that first promise, you start the day with a subtle sense of failure and regret. But if you keep it, you stack a win. You walk taller. You respect the person in the mirror. The version of you that wakes up and executes is the version that achieves the 5-year vision. The version that hits snooze is the version that stays stuck, wishing for a life they won't build. 90 days. That is all I ask. Commit to this protocol for 90 days and watch everything change. You won't feel like doing it tomorrow. Your bed will feel warm and the world will feel cold. That resistance is the price of entry. Pay it and you buy your freedom. Avoid it and you pay later. The next 5 years are going to pass regardless of what you do. The time will go by anyway. You can arrive 5 years from now with a regretful heart or with a life you designed. Stop negotiating with your inner weakness. Treat your alarm clock like a contract, not a suggestion. Set the alarm for tomorrow. Do not hit snooze. Drink the water. Move the body. Build the future. The choice is simple, but the consequences are heavy. Wake up and win, or sleep and lose. Progress doesn't happen in a moment. It happens in quiet decisions, made consistently. If this video helped you see things more clearly, take the next step. Subscribe to Vision Sprint and start turning vision into action. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.